Nice.
Of course.
Just got perfect shots too, by the way.
Oh, goddamn, I just got shot from up top. Here they come. They're on Corey.
Couple of them are. Moving down the back side of the steps.
Alone at last. Lethal out.
Fuck.
What's that?
Okay, let me over the goddamn wall. What is going on, everyone? Grippin here, coming at you with some Runway gameplay, and today we're going to talk about the Rogue Company Championship Series. So let's head over and check it out. So they actually posted this video over on the Rogue Company Twitter page. It's a little, teaser clip that they have here for the Rogue Company Championship Series. I really like the logo. I really like what they're going for here. And I'm very, very, very excited to see what they do with the Rogue Company Championship Series. So we actually got our first land early this year. This was in January, I think, or January, February. It might have been in December. I don't remember exactly when it was. I'd have to go back and look. But we actually got our first land specifically for Rogue Company. They've been doing CMG 10K tournaments all last year. There's a lot of great players that are involved in it. There's a lot of great individuals that are actually working on the CMG side of stuff. And it seems like Rogue Company has partnered with CMG, or First Watch Games has partnered with CMG to actually make this Rogue Company Championship Series. There hasn't been any details or anything actually released for this specifically, and I'm very excited to see what they plan on doing with this, how they plan on making this happen, and the more details the better. And I hope that they leave it kind of open-ended so that individuals can get into it. They can kind of create a team, they can get into it, they can have a good time and compete. And the one thing that I'm most curious about is how is the Rogue Company Championship Series actually going to be one of those things that is going to affect the meta of the game. And I know that this is a really weird topic, and a lot of people don't really want to talk about this type of stuff. But whenever Paladins had their Paladins Professional League, right? And, they had games constantly running throughout the week, and you always saw kind of a meta. You always saw what cards the players were running, the champions that the players were running, the team comps that these professional teams were actually using. And with Paladins, it's a little bit different because you actually have to commit to a build. You actually have to commit to a lot of different things whenever you're playing that game. With Rogue Company, the more stuff that they're actually introducing into the game, it's allowing you to kind of have that specific play style for each individual match. So if you pick a Saint, you could actually play Saint as someone that's very aggressive, that's very high damage output with no real revive possibilities other than your standard drone, standard all this kind of stuff. But if you want to go with a support role on Saint, you actually can, but you have to commit to that full force. So you have to commit with maybe not purchasing gadgets or upgrading your weapon and things like that. And I'm very interested to see how this meta is going to develop, especially with the competitive scene, to see how it's actually going to influence the game as a whole, because I know that they necessarily didn't create the game to be something that was super competitive. They wanted the community to kind of take that and run with it, and the community has definitely been able to do that. So I wonder how they're going to approach game balance whenever the Rogue Championship Series actually starts, because that's one thing that Paladins had a problem with. It's like, how do you balance the game? Do you balance it from the top level, which would be the pro players, down and let it have a trickle down effect down to the rest of the player base, or do you try to balance it all around for the entire player base? And if you do, you can't do both. There's no way to do both. And if you do a trickle down balance effect, then you're going to have the people that are at the top of the game that are going to be really good, and it makes a lot of sense for those players to actually have the game balanced this way, but it may not have a lot of sense to have the game balanced that way for like newer players and things like that. Where on the reverse of that, if you balance it and make it a little bit more welcoming for newer players, then the pro level players are going to take a lot of these things and basically exploit them. And I don't mean that in a bad way, because we've talked about exploiting in the past, but if you make something that is like really, really, really good, then every pro player is going to be using that and running that like crazy, and that's just going to make the game feel kind of stagnant and stale at that point. So that's one thing that I'm very, very, very interested to see how they're going to handle the game balance, how they're going to handle everything whenever the championship series is introduced. But be sure to let me know what you think in the comments down below. Do you think that the Rogue Championship Series is actually going to influence the way that the game is balanced? Do you think that they're going to balance it from the top down, from the pro level down, or do you think that they're going to try to do an all-around balance for the game for new players to professional players? Be sure to let me know what you think. Also, be sure to check the description for links to Facebook, Discord, and Twitter. Those are the places to contact me. And if you haven't already, please be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Also, on Thursdays from 8 p.m. until 11 p.m. Central Time, I will be streaming here on YouTube. We will be doing some Rogue Company, so if you're available, please feel free to stop by, say hello, and jump into a couple of custom matches. And then on Sundays from 10 a.m. until we get tired, my wife and I will be doing a couple stream. So if you're available, please feel free to stop by and say hello. Thanks for watching, guys.
A smaller can of WD-40, sprayed it on that lid, and then popped it off.
Dude, King of the Hill has some fucking good jokes.
Another Beavis
Hackers
and
in the
Butthead
head.
movie coming out.
Another one?
There's a
Yeah,
new
they're
King of the
working on
Hill
one
show
now.
coming out.
Yeah, they're doing a new King of the Hill with them aged.
Oh my god.
Oh, he's got his less than half.
Up here. Man, this has got to be some fucking dog shit. The one fucking time Phantom
Oh
actually
no,
got
she's
me
on the
hits
car
me.
behind you.
Oh, that was a good
He's
fucking rebound.
he's over here. I just heard footsteps over there. I thought I heard. We're good to plant.
I'm planting the bomb.
Yeah, there he is.
We've destroyed the enemy force.
Leroy Jenkins.
Oh,
There's two right here. Oh, two in that lane.
Open for business. Deploying lethal.
he's rebounding right here.
Bomb. Deploying lethal.
God damn it! That's 2 times it's happened to
I
me.
threw my fucking drone. What happened?
I'm planting the bomb.
Oh. Fucking it's Runway. They're in the mid. Runway and Saint are running together.
Yep, they're up
There
top
we go.
right now.
Armor repair.
A little bit. Okay, sure. He's trying to snipe me. I'm not gonna let her.
Oh,
There you go.
he just threw his drone. And I was fast. Oh,
Turn the favor.
Lethal out.
That was the worst fucking sticky grenade I've ever thrown in my entire life.
he ran up. It should have hit him.
Enemy is eliminated. Great work.
Zip line.
Anyone need to freshen up?
Oh, there's somebody. Oh.
Bomb spotted.
Healing.
Lethal out.
Okay,
Both of them.
that was fucking
That's
great.
fucking great.
Answer and Saints on B side. They're all over on B side. This time they're just going to the middle.
I ain't ran way back.
Yeah, he's trying to get me.
God damn it. He's still back there. Lancer's over there with him.
Open for business.
Saint had the bomb, so.
Next one's playing.
That's enough of that.
No. Oh, fucking what?
Style it out.
No, what the f. Okay.
You let me. I was on the last bit of health.
Lethal out.
Uh-oh.
So going to A? Where is it?
Spotted.
Oh.
I'm defusing.
I wanted to get it in real quick, you know?
Yeah.
Nice work, team. Checks in the mail. Well, that's coffee, anyone? Tea?
All right. It was a good game. What you say?